Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Commerce Tutorpedia. In this video, we are going to cover second part of chapter 5 of measures of central tendency. In my earlier video, I have already covered arithmetic mean. In this video, we are going to talk about median as the second important statistical measure to calculate averages. Before starting my video, I would like to inform you all that this video is helpful for the students who are in class 11th and also for the exams like NET JRF and college lecturer. So let's start with the definition of median. Median is that positional value of the variable which divides the distribution into two equal parts. So we can say that median is all about the positional value of variable, where it lies. What is the position of the variable? Okay. Now it divides the distribution into two equal parts. The one part comprises all values greater than or equal to the median, and the other part comprises the value less than or equal to it. So from the definition, what we can conclude is median lie in the middle part of the distribution. Okay, and this thing we can easily understand with the help of this example. Okay, here we have been given with the observations which are unclassified. Okay, first, if we want to calculate median, we have to arrange the data in the ascending order. As you can see, we have been provided unclassified data. First, we need to classify it according to ascending order. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. This is the ascending order of the given data, and you can see that what is the median here according to the definition? 6, because above it all the values are greater than to the median, and below it all the values are lesser than the median, right? And this was told by the definition. Okay, in order to calculate median, it is important to know the position of the median, that is item at which median lies. Formula: position of mean n plus n by 2 item. Okay, in order to calculate median, it is important to know the position of the median. What is the position of the median? Where it lies. Okay, so the formula that has been given to calculate the position of mean is n plus 1 by 2 item. Okay, so this can be explained through this example. I would like to tell you that median is calculated under two series, in discrete series and continuous series, and in the normal distribution or the direct method I have told you earlier. And in discrete series, the position of the median, that is n plus 1 by 2 item, can be located through cumulative frequency. The corresponding value at this position is the value of mean. Okay, so how do we need to calculate the median? By cumulative frequency, and the corresponding value which lies at this position is the mean value. Okay, this can be understood by the following example. We have been provided with different items and the frequencies. Okay, first, what is the requirement of the formula? We need to calculate n plus 1. So how do we calculate n? First, we need to calculate cumulative frequency, which is the addition of all the succeeding frequencies. Okay, so 6 plus 9 is 15, 9, okay, 15 plus 11 is 26, 26 plus 14 is 40, 23, 63 and 73. So here n is 73. So how do we calculate the position? N plus 1 by 2. N is 73 plus 1 by 2 is 74 by 2, which gives us 37th item. Okay, so in the given cumulative frequency, what is the value closer to 37? It is 40, because 63 is greater than that and 26 is smaller than that. So the value corresponding to the position we called as mean. So 6 is the answer. 6 is the median. Okay, now let us understand calculation of median in continuous series. In continuous series, we need to locate the median class where n by 2th item, okay, I have highlighted this, n by 2, not n plus 1th item, okay. In the discrete series, we use this formula, but in the continuous series, what is the formula? N by 2th item, okay. This is how we calculate the position of median. So median formula in continuous series is L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h, which can also be known as I. This is the difference between the class intervals. Okay, what is L here? It is the lower limit of the median. Cf is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class. So first we need to calculate the median class, and the value preceding to it will be known as the cumulative frequency. Then we are having f as the frequency of the median class, h magnitude of the median class interval. Okay. Question is, this can be explained through this example. Okay. So the question is, we have been provided with wages and different intervals, class intervals of wages. Okay. And we have been provided with numbers of workers that lie between these class intervals. So we can see that. So what is the requirement in the formula? We need L1, N, CF, F and I. Okay, so CF, first we need to calculate the CF. So as I have told you earlier, CF is the sum of all the succeeding frequencies. So 25 plus 12 is 37, 37 plus 15 is 52, 52 plus 13 is 65, 65 plus 5 is 70. So here n is 70. Now first we need to calculate the position of the median, which will be calculated by this formula, that is n by 2th item. So n is 70 by 2, we get 37th item, 35th item. So the value closer to this position is 37, which lie between 30 to 40, and the cumulative frequency that is required should be the preceding value to the positional median. So we get CF as 25. We need L1. L1 is the lower limit of the class interval, so it is 30. And what is frequency? Frequency over here is 12, as you can see, and the I is the difference between the class intervals, that we got 40 minus 30 is 10. Okay, when we'll put the value in the formula, we get the answer 38.33. I hope this is also clear to you guys. Now let's move ahead. We have been provided with some other measures, so I think this is important to discuss. So first we have the quartiles and second is the percentiles. Okay, percentile has not been given much weightage, that is why I've only written a few lines to explain it, but with the quartile it has been given in brief, so I have provided you all the material in order to understand quartiles. So percentile is to divide the data into 100 equal parts so that we can get 99 dividing positions. Okay, and quartile is a measure which divides the data into 4 equal parts. Each portion contains equal number of observations. Okay, there are 3 quartiles. First quartile is Q1, which has 25% of the item of the distribution below it and 75% of the item are greater than it. Okay, read this 3 points carefully because I am going to cover it in the I'm going to explain you these 3 points in diagrammatic form. First is Q1, which has 25% of the item below it and 75% item above it. So you can see in this diagram that this is the lower Q1. Okay, this is known as the lower quartile, and we have 25% data below it, and you can see 25, 25, 25, which is 75% of the data above it. Similarly, we are having the second quartile, which is known as the median, which is having 50% of data below it and 50% above it. Third is the quartile or the upper quartile, which is known as the Q3, which is having 75% below it and 25% above it. So you can see in the diagram also, we are having Q3 over here and we are having 75% of data below it and 25% data above it, and all these data have been arranged in ascending order. So the formula to calculate Q1 and Q3 is, for the Q1 we have been provided with this formula, size of n plus 1 by 4 item. For Q3, we have been given with the formula size of 3 into n plus 1th by 4 item. Okay. So, in order to calculate quartiles, I have been provided with this example. I am providing you this example in order to understand quartiles much better. Here we need to calculate the lower quartile, which is the Q1. Okay, what is the formula for the Q1? We are having the formula n plus 1 by 4th item. Okay. So first we need to calculate the given data in the ascending order. So it has been ordered according to ascending values, and now we need to see we need to put the values in this formula, that is n plus 1 by 4, and here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So we see that we are having total number of 10 frequencies or observations here. So 10 plus 1 by 4 is 11 by 4th item, that is we got 2.75 item. But how we will calculate the exact value? We need to see that this can be bifurcate into 2 points, that what is the exact quartile? Quartile is second item plus 0.75 of third item minus second item. Okay, the exact value is not our answer, so we need to calculate the exact value. So second item over here is, after ascending it, 12, and 0.75, our third item is 14, and we need to subtract 12 from 14. Okay, so answer that we got is 12 plus 0.75 into 2, that is 13.5 marks. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope I am able to make you understand median a bit better. I will be back with mode soon, so I would request you all to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.